and a good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Good afternoon, guys. Great to be on, and start out by congratulating DeMarcus Ware and Darren Woodson on being finalists for the Hall of Fame. Their careers were amazing. They were as good as they were on the field. They're better men off the field and represent everything you want in the Dallas Cowboys.
It is so much fun when you get Cowboys heading to that Hall of Fame weekend, and I know a lot of people are excited about that. Stephen, do you think we can get Woody in this time around?
Well, I certainly hope so. No one's more deserving in my mind than him in terms of what he's done and paid the price. Been out there for a while now, and just everything he meant to our organization and the way he represents what we stand for. He's just a class act, and certainly I'm going to be rooting for him every step of the way and got my fingers crossed that this is the time that he gets in.
Stephen, what was the stress level that day for you when we went up there and got I know I talked to Jerry about this before, but I've never really asked you the stress level when we made the Ware pick. Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth, that good discussion that you and your dad like to have in the draft room. What was the stress level for you when you made that pick with Ware?
Well, it was big, and it just so happened it fell our way. Of course, Merriman was a great player at the time as well, but just seemed like Ware was going to be the better fit for us. And the other thing we had, that we were working on, as we all know, and, he's always so transparent, so upfront, is, Bill was wanting to make, a change to the 3-4 at some point in time. And, of course, that's why he liked Ware and Merriman. But Spears was certainly in the discussion, and there was a defensive end from Northwestern, Brian, you can help me here, but I think he went to San Diego as well, maybe. But anyway, we were having a lot of great debate, but there's no doubt we made the right pick, and we ended up getting Spears too.
Yeah, it was Castillo is what it was. Yeah.
Oh, Luis.
Yeah, Luis.
Yeah, Castillo. Yeah. Good player. Stephen Jones here with you on 105.3 The Fan. Okay, Stephen, heading into Week 18, what would be a successful finish to the season in your eyes from this point forward?
Well, there's what you're hoping for, and the biggest thing we need to go out and take care of business, and that's go beat the Washington Commanders. Certainly, they're for the most part, I think they're out of the playoffs, but they're going to be playing one of their young quarterbacks. But we've got to go out here and execute, and continue to sharpen our pencil, if you will, in terms of being consistent, playing the type of start to. Play playoff brand football. And, we've had our moments where we look really sharp. We're certainly making plays on the ball, and the defense is doing a great job in turning the ball over. I think they're first in the league. We can do a better job protecting it. I think we've cleaned up our penalties, and we just got to go execute. And certainly feel like we can do that. And then, if we could have some good things happen to us, get some help around the league, whether it's Philly or San Francisco, that would be icing on the cake. But we can only take care of what we can control, and I know we're getting prepared to go win the football game.
Hey, Stephen, I'm sorry, this is not a Commander's question, but I know you're a prominent member of the competition committee. Can you walk us through I know there's a lot involved, but can you kind of walk us through initially what the committee was trying to do to get a resolution on the what was going on with the Cincinnati, Buffalo, Kansas City situation?
Well, the commissioner obviously has the final say on whether to resume play or replay a football game. And, after good discussions there, I think he decided that it was in the best interest of the league to not resume that game, not replay that game. And, I think, overall the league staff, the commissioner, the teams who were involved obviously had input, and then the competition committee on trying to get a precision, rifle shot, if you will, type, solution to the task in hand. Obviously, first and foremost, no one even really wanted to address this till we knew Hamlin was going to be all right and going to be in good shape, and certainly, God willing, it's looking positive for him. But once that was, felt good, that good things were going to hopefully happen there after that tragic event, then, we wanted to do something that would affect as few teams as possible. And part of that involved canceling that game. And then, of course, we really drilled down into the, at the forefront of it was Cincinnati, Kansas City, and Buffalo, with certainly the Ravens situation with their division and what was going on there with Cincinnati was certainly, an important situation to address as well. But I think we did it. I think we affected as few teams as possible in terms of, what were some of the alternatives. I think, the teams that are, involved in this were the teams that were involved in the situation, minus Kansas City and Baltimore. But I think overall we came up with a good solution.
Stephen, it looked like a pretty good injury report for this week. Not a lot of Cowboys listed on it, but any update you can provide us on Leighton Vander Esch or Jonathan Hankins, Tyler Biadasz, some of the guys we're hoping to get back for the wild card round?
Well, Hankins certainly has to sit another game, but feel good about him being ready for the playoffs. Leighton Vander Esch still got some work to do. We probably won't be seeing him, and Tyler Biadasz, same. Little work to do, not going to be ready to play this week, but, feel that all those guys have a great opportunity to be prepared when we play in the playoffs to play.
It's Stephen Jones here with you on 105.3 The Fan. All right, Stephen, what's the top thing that you want to see the team do well to give you more confidence going into January?
I think, overall we've been, as I said, I think we've been cleaning up a lot of things and doing a lot of things good. I think it's more the rhythm and consistency, that we can continue to do better at, and then just protect the ball. I mean, I think we're creating turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. I think we do move the ball well and score points, and part of that is is the defense creating the turnovers and giving us great opportunities to score points. But I just think we can continue to sharpen it up on defense a little bit. I know Dan wants to do that. And then, on the offensive side of the ball, I think we can protect the ball better. There's no one who's more focused and more driven to be perfect than Dak Prescott. And I know he's on it. I know our coaching staff's on it. And I feel like, as we move forward, starting with Washington, that we'll continue to, I think, get our hands around that.
Got to be thrilled with Coach McCarthy here as year 3 wraps up for him. Does he need or could he use a deep playoff run, or has he earned significant job security with making the playoffs 2 years in a row?
Yeah, we're focused. I know Mike is too, totally focused. Mike's done one great job. I mean, we had the one tough year when Mike came in here. It was tough on everybody, all 32, a COVID year. Really never got his hands on his football team until August, and Mike's just done a great job. I mean, he's got skins on the wall. He's won Super Bowls. He's been to championship games, and certainly, 2 years running now, he has, us playing really good football as we head into the playoffs. And we all know the focus is to be successful in the playoffs. And I know that's what Mike wants. I know that's what the organization wants. I know his staff and his players are driven for that. And I'll be surprised if we don't have some success in the playoffs.
We are surrounded by a bunch of TCU Horned Frog fans out here at Rally House in Fort Worth, and I know obviously
congrats to them.
You're proud as an Arkansas Razorback yourself, but how invested are you in this TCU story? I mean, this is pretty fun for DFW.
No, I think it's great for all of North Texas. I mean, how can you not be supportive of what Sonny Dykes has done in that program there with TCU and what they've accomplished, and amazing year coming out of nowhere. I think they may have started unranked in the polls, and just keep getting better. The quarterback Dugan's just a baller and a gamer, and they're just a fun team to watch. And I know I'm rooting for them. It's just great for North Texas, and I know a lot of people are who may not normally be TCU fans are going to be supporting them and wearing their purple on Saturday or on Monday.
It's very exciting, and thanks for playing a little hurt for us and making time for us on this Friday, Stephen, and give them hell. We'll be pulling for you.
Sounds great, guys. Appreciate you.